Yo, peace reflection. So, I just want to show a really cool technique in how to banish demons from your body. Okay, it's probably might not be able to explain it with absolute clarity, but I want to just give you a bit of an understanding. So, essentially, your where your navel is your around your center of gravity. Your center of gravity is the center of your toroidal field. Okay, and your digestive system is in alignment with the vertical axes of that toroidal field. I'm not looking at the screen right now, by the way, just because the light of the screen distracts me. Okay, so the next part is, so you got to realize that the energy, so the light of the universe is captured in your black hole. And it goes up the vertical axes. Okay, now your center of gravity is also the equatorial plane, or the middle plane of the toroidal field. So your navel is not only a non-local and local point, but it's also the intersection point between the the equatorial plane and the vertical axes. Okay, so I'm trying to give you an idea of where the center of your body exactly is. Okay, this is important. So let's kind of understand how the field works. So you have your electromagnetic field, and it is kind of like it goes up, right? So it goes up, and then it goes out. But then you have your gravity, which goes down, and it goes out. So they have these two fields. Right? It's one field, and I'm trying to put, like, it's hard with one hand, but it's it's one field, and there's another field around it, right? So you have these two fields that are counteracting one another. And that's what's creating this reality here, right? It's just a bunch of code. So I say all that to say that we think we're having this experience through our five senses, right? But really what's going on is they were just projecting light onto our field. Like, we're seeing a reflection. That's why if you see me walk around, and you see me, I'll go, this is my reflection in my black hole. And again, our center of gravity is actually a black hole. Right? They don't tell us about that. So our center of gravity is a black hole. It captures light, and then that light ascends up the body. So I want to break down something even deeper now. So light is actually, when light gets captured in the black hole, it manifests in the form of emotions. All right, electromagnetism is a EM. So an acronym for electromagnetism is EM. The first two letters of emotions are what? EM, emotion. So electromagnetism is also light. So emotions are nothing than light in motion. If you look at the map of consciousness, you'll see that emotions, they operate at certain light frequencies in nanometers. So, like, your emotions are literally just light at different frequencies. So what I'm saying is, when you realize that you have certain frequencies of emotions passing that center point in your body. By the way, centering means to bring things back to that point. Okay, when you have emotions that pass that point, like, that are not good emotions, that are unhealthy emotions, breathe. It brings in light. So it helps too, but also learn to gut lock. Gut locking will cause it so that energy can actually pass that center point. So not only do you breathe and purify that stuff from coming when it comes up, but you can gut lock and stop it from coming up, and you can just lock it and then purify it while it's locked there. Okay, so that's a technique that I learned recently. Now I tell you all that because I wanted to just show you a technique to banish demons. Okay, now that you understand what your center point is and your vertical axes, I think this will give you a good framework now to understand how to use this technique. Okay, so you're basically gonna the back of the throat. Okay, you'll be able to feel it actually, like, around the bottom of your diaphragm. All right, and now what you're gonna do is just go. You're just gonna let go of your entire supply of air in your lungs, and do that all the way down until you have no more air left. And what will do is it'll literally release whatever was negative in you out. And I recommend you do that with outside, so that it can get released, instead of it like releasing it into like a room or something where it's trapped in there with the room with you still. You know what I'm saying? So I'll show you how to do the full technique right now. I'll just let go of an entire breath. So you go. all the way down. I just went all the way down to my air. I couldn't go any further, and then boom, that takes everything out. Okay, so this is a technique to banish demons, right? Which are just negative thought forms. They're just negative emotions, negative electromagnetic states. Okay. All right, reflection. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I love myself. Peace.